Welcome to this modern English version of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. We have reworked the original text to make it more understandable for today's audience while keeping the core message and teachings intact. By simplifying the language, we aim to make these profound lessons clearer and more accessible, allowing you to fully absorb the wisdom of Thoth. Let the journey into understanding begin. Tablet 1. The History of Thoth, the Atlantean. I, Thoth, the Atlantean, master of mysteries, keeper of records, mighty king magician, living from generation to generation, am about to pass into the halls of Amenti. I write this down for the guidance of those who will come after me, these records of the mighty wisdom of great Atlantis. In the great city of Kaor, on the island of Unal, in a time long past, I began this incarnation. Unlike the small men of today, the mighty ones of Atlantis did not live and die in the same way. Instead, from age to age, they renewed their lives in the halls of Amenti, where the river of life flows eternally onward. 100 times 10, I have descended the dark way that leads into the light, and as many times I have risen again, renewed in strength and power. Now for a time, I descend, and the men of Chem will know me no more. But in a time yet unborn, I will rise again, mighty and powerful, requiring an accounting from those who remain. Beware, O men of Chem, if you have betrayed my teachings, for I will cast you down from your high place into the darkness of the caves from which you came. Do not betray my secrets to the men of the north or the men of the south, or my curse will fall upon you. Remember my words, for I will return again and demand an account of what you have guarded. Yes, even beyond time and death, I will return, rewarding or punishing you based on your truth. My people in ancient times were great, far beyond the understanding of the small people around me now. We knew the wisdom of old, seeking deep within the heart of infinity for knowledge that belonged to Earth's early days. We were wise with the wisdom of the children of light who lived among us, and we were strong with power drawn from the eternal fire. Of all my people, the greatest was my father, Thoth, keeper of the great temple, the link between the children of light who lived within the temple and the races of men who inhabited the 10 islands. He was the mouthpiece, after the 3, of the dweller of Unal, speaking to the kings with a voice that had to be obeyed. I grew there, from childhood to manhood, learning the ancient mysteries from my father, until the fire of wisdom grew within me, becoming a consuming flame. I desired nothing but to attain wisdom. Then, one great day, the command came from the dweller of the temple that I should be brought before him. Few among the children of men had looked upon that mighty face and lived, for the children of light are not as the sons of men when they are not incarnated in a physical body. I was chosen from among the sons of men, taught by the dweller, so that his purposes could be fulfilled. Purposes yet unborn in the womb of time. For long ages, I lived in the temple, learning ever more wisdom, until I too approached the light emitted from the great fire. He taught me the path to Amenti, the underworld, where the great king sits upon his throne of might. I bowed deeply in respect before the lords of life and the lords of death, receiving the key of life as my gift. I became free of the halls of Amenti, no longer bound by death to the circle of life. I traveled far to the stars until space and time became as nothing. After drinking deeply from the cup of wisdom, I looked into the hearts of men, finding greater mysteries there, and I was glad, for only in the search for truth could my soul be calmed and the flame within be quenched. Through the ages, I lived, watching those around me taste the cup of death and return again in the light of life. Gradually, waves of consciousness, once united with me, passed from the kingdoms of Atlantis, replaced by beings from a lower star. In obedience to the law, the Master's word grew into flower. Downward into the darkness, the thoughts of the Atlanteans turned until, in his wrath, the dweller arose from his place of silence, speaking the word, and calling forth power. Deep in Earth's heart, the sons of Amenti heard, and hearing, they directed the changing of the fire that burns eternally, altering its direction. Then the great waters broke over the world, drowning and sinking, shifting Earth's balance until only the Temple of Light remained, standing on the great mountain of Unal, still rising above the waters. Some of those who lived were saved from the flood. The master called to me, saying, "Gather my people. Take them across the waters by the arts you have learned. Bring them to the land of the hairy barbarians who dwell in caves in the desert. Follow the plan you know." I gathered my people and entered the great ship of the master. Upward we rose into the morning. Beneath us lay the darkened temple. Suddenly, the waters rose over it, and the great temple vanished from earth until the appointed time. We fled quickly toward the sun of the morning, until beneath us lay the land of the children of Chem. They came at us, raging with clubs and spears, trying to kill and destroy the sons of Atlantis. I raised my staff and directed a ray of vibration, freezing them in their tracks as though they were stone fragments from the mountain. I spoke calmly and peacefully, telling them of the might of Atlantis, saying that we were children of the sun and its messengers. I displayed my magic science, and they groveled at my feet when I released them. For a long time, we dwelled in the land of Chem, even longer than we had planned. Obeying the master, who lives eternally while sleeping, I sent out the sons of Atlantis in many directions, so that wisdom might rise again in future generations. For a long time, I lived in the land of Chem, doing great works through the wisdom within me. The children of Chem grew upward into the light of knowledge, nourished by the wisdom I shared. I opened a path to Amenti so I could retain my powers, living from age to age as a son of Atlantis, preserving wisdom and records. The sons of Chem grew mighty, conquering the people around them and slowly rising in soul power. Now I leave them for a time, going into the dark halls of Amenti, deep in Earth's heart, to stand once more before the lords of the powers, face to face with the dweller. I raised a mighty pyramid over the entrance to Amenti, a doorway, a gateway leading down to the underworld. Few would dare to pass through it. Only those with great courage could hope to enter the dark realms of Amenti. I built the Great Pyramid, using Earth's forces, to remain throughout the ages. In it, I embedded my knowledge of magic science, so that I would be here when I returned from Amenti. While I sleep in the halls of Amenti, my soul, free to roam, will incarnate among men in one form or another. I am the emissary of the dweller, fulfilling his commands so that many may be uplifted. Now I return to the halls of Amenti, leaving behind some of my wisdom. Keep and preserve the command of the dweller. Always lift your eyes toward the light. Surely in time you will be one with the master, one with the all. Now I leave you. Know my commandments, keep them, and live them, and I will be with you, guiding you into the light. The portal opens before me now. I go down into the darkness of night. Tablet 2. The Halls of Amenti. Deep within the Earth's heart lie the halls of Amenti, far beneath the islands of sunken Atlantis. These are the halls of the dead and the living, bathed in the fire of the infinite all. In a time long ago, lost in space-time, the children of light looked down upon the world. They saw the children of men in bondage, trapped by forces from beyond. They knew that only through freedom from this bondage could man ever rise from earth to the sun. The children of light descended and created bodies, taking the appearance of men. The masters of everything said after their forming, "We are those formed from the space dust, partaking in life from the infinite all, living in the world as children of men, like but yet unlike them." They made their dwelling far beneath the earth's crust, using their power to carve great spaces, separate from the children of men. They surrounded the halls of the dead with forces and power, shielding them from harm. Side by side, they created other spaces, filling them with life and light from above. They built the halls of Amenti so they could live there for eternity, existing with life until the end of time. 32 of the children of light came among men, sons of light, seeking to free those who were bound by the darkness. Deep in the halls of life, a flower grew, flaming, expanding, and driving the night backward. In the center, they placed a ray of great power, giving life and light, empowering all who came near it. Around the flower, they placed 32 thrones, one for each of the children of light. These thrones were bathed in radiance, filled with life from the eternal light. Time after time, they placed their first created bodies there, to be filled with the spirit of life. Every 100 years, out of 1,000, the life-giving light would blaze forth on their bodies, quickening and awakening the spirit of life. There, in the circle, from age to age, the great masters sit, living a life unknown to men. In the halls of life, they sleep while their souls freely flow through the bodies of men. Time after time, as their bodies lie sleeping, they incarnate in human bodies, teaching and guiding men onward and upward, from darkness into light. In the hall of life, filled with wisdom unknown to humanity, the children of light live forever under the cold fire of life. At times, they awaken and come from the depths to shine as lights among men, being infinite among finite men. He who, through progress, rises from the darkness, lifting himself from the night into light, is made free of the halls of Amenti, free of the flower of light and life. Guided by wisdom and knowledge, he passes from men to the master of life. There he may dwell as one with the masters, free from the bonds of the darkness of night. Seated within the flower of radiance, 7 lords from the space-time above guide and help humanity through their infinite wisdom. Mighty and strange, these lords, veiled in their power, silent, all-knowing, draw the life force. Though different, they are still one with the children of men, yet also one with the children of light. They are the custodians and watchers of the force that binds man, ready to release it when man attains the light. The first and mightiest is the veiled presence, the Lord of Lords, the infinite 9. Over the others sit the lords of the cycles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, each with their mission, each with their powers, guiding and directing the destiny of man. There they sit, mighty and powerful, free of all time and space. Though not of this world, they are connected to it, as elder brothers of the children of men. With wisdom, they judge and weigh, watching the progress of light among men. I was led before them by the dweller, who blended with one from above. Then from him came a voice saying, "Great are you, Thoth, among the children of men, free from this moment forward of the halls of Amenti, master of life among the children of men. You shall not taste death unless you will it, and you may drink of life until eternity's end. From now on, life is yours to take, and death is at your command. Dwell here or leave as you desire, for Amenti is open to the Son of Man. Take life in whatever form you wish, for you are a child of the light who has grown among men. Choose your work, for all must labor, never free from the path of light. You have taken one step on the long upward path, yet infinite is the mountain of light. Each step you take heightens the mountain, and all your progress lengthens the goal. As you approach the infinite wisdom, the goal recedes ever before you. Now, you are free of the halls of Amenti, walking hand in hand with the lords of the world, one in purpose, working together to bring light to the children of men." Then one of the masters came from his throne, took my hand, and led me onward through all the halls of the hidden land. He led me through the halls of Amenti, revealing mysteries unknown to man. Through the dark passage, he led me down into the hall where the dark death sits. Vast as space, the great hall lay before me, walled in darkness yet filled with light. Before me rose a great throne of darkness, veiled, with a figure of night seated upon it. Darker than darkness, the figure sat, dark with a darkness, not of night. The master paused before it and spoke, the word that brings forth life, saying, "O Master of Darkness, guide of the way from life to life, I bring before you a son of the morning. Do not touch him with the power of night. Do not call his flame into the darkness of night. Recognize him as one of our brothers, lifted from darkness into the light. Release his flame from its bondage, and let it shine freely through the darkness of night." Then the figure raised its hand, and forth came a flame that grew clear and bright. The curtain of darkness rolled back swiftly. unveiling the hall from the darkness of night. In the great space before me, flame after flame grew, emerging from the veil of night. Uncounted millions blazed before me, some shining brightly like flowers of fire. Others emitted a dim radiance, glowing faintly from the night. Some flames faded quickly, while others grew from a small spark into a brilliant light. Each flame was surrounded by its dim veil of darkness, yet it burned with a light that could never be extinguished. These flames came and went like fireflies in springtime, filling space with light and life. A mighty and solemn voice then spoke. These are the souls of men, growing and fading, existing forever, changing yet living, moving through death into life. When they reach the zenith of their growth, I send my veil of darkness, shrouding them and transforming them into new forms of life. Throughout the ages, these souls grow and expand into greater flames, lighting the darkness with even greater power. They are quenched, yet unquenched by the veil of night. So too, the soul of man grows ever upward, quenched, yet unquenched, by the darkness of night. I, death, come, but I do not remain, for eternal life exists in the all. I am only an obstacle on the path, quickly conquered by the infinite light. Awaken, O flame, that burns ever inward, and conquer the veil of night. Then, in the midst of the flames and the darkness, one flame grew, driving away the night, growing brighter and brighter, until nothing remained but light. My guide, the Master, then spoke. See your own soul as it grows in the light, now free forever from the Lord of the Night. He led me forward through many great spaces, filled with the mysteries of the children of light, mysteries that man cannot yet know until he too becomes a son of the light. He then led me back into the hall of the light. I knelt before the great masters, the lords of all from the cycles above. The master spoke with great power, saying, You are now free of the halls of Amenti. Choose your work among the children of men. I replied, O great master, let me be a teacher of men, leading them onward and upward, until they too become lights among men, freed from the veil of night that surrounds them, shining brightly with light. The voice responded, Go as you wish. It is decreed. You are the master of your destiny, free to accept or reject at will. Take the power, take the wisdom, and shine as a light among the children of men. The dweller then led me upward, and I dwelled again among the children of men, teaching and showing them some of my wisdom. I became a son of the light, a flame among men. Now once again, I tread the path downward, seeking the light in the darkness of night. Keep and preserve my record, for it will be a guide for the children of men. Tablet 3, The Key of Wisdom. I, Thoth, the Atlantean, offer you my wisdom, my knowledge, and my power. Freely I give these to the children of men, so that they may have wisdom to shine through the world from behind the veil of night. Wisdom is power, and power is wisdom. They are united, perfecting the whole. Do not be proud, O man, in your wisdom. Speak with both the ignorant and the wise. If someone comes to you full of knowledge, listen and pay attention, for wisdom is everything. Do not remain silent when evil is spoken, for truth, like the sunlight, shines above all. Anyone who oversteps the law will be punished, for only through law comes the freedom of men. Do not cause fear, for fear is a bondage, a chain that binds darkness to men. Follow your heart during your lifetime. Do more than is required of you. When you have gained riches, follow your heart, for they are of no use if your heart is weary. Do not neglect the time to follow your heart. It is abhorred by the soul. Those who are guided do not go astray, but those who are lost cannot find the right path. If you walk among men, make love the beginning and end of your heart. If someone comes to you for counsel, let them speak freely, so that the reason they came to you may be fulfilled. If they hesitate to open their heart to you, it is because you, the listener, have done something wrong. Do not repeat extravagant speech or listen to it, for it comes from someone who is not in balance. Do not speak of it, so the person before you may recognize wisdom. Silence is greatly valuable. An abundance of speech is worth nothing. Do not exalt yourself above others, or you may be brought lower than the dust. If you are great among men, be honored for your knowledge and gentleness. If you seek to know the nature of a friend, do not ask their companion. Spend time alone with them. Debate with them, testing their heart by their words and actions. What goes into the storehouse must come out, and what is yours must be shared with a friend. To a fool, knowledge appears as ignorance, and things that are beneficial seem harmful. The fool lives in death, for it is his food. The wise man lets his heart overflow, but keeps his mouth silent. O man, listen to the voice of wisdom. Listen to the voice of light. There are mysteries in the cosmos that, when unveiled, fill the world with light. Let anyone who seeks freedom from the bonds of darkness first discern the material from the immaterial, the fire from the earth. Know that as the earth returns to earth, so too does fire ascend to fire and become one with fire. He who knows the fire within himself will ascend to the eternal fire and dwell in it forever. Fire, the inner fire, is the most powerful of all forces, for it overcomes everything and penetrates all things on earth. Man supports himself only on that which resists him, so earth must resist man, or else he would not exist. All eyes do not see with the same vision, for to one person, an object appears in one form and color, while to another, it appears different. So too is the infinite fire, changing color, but never the same from day to day. Thus, I, Thoth, speak of my wisdom, for man is a fire burning bright through the night, never quenched by the veil of darkness. I looked into the hearts of men through my wisdom, and found them not free from the bondage of strife. Free your inner fire, O my brother, lest it be buried in the shadow of night. Listen, O man, and hear this wisdom. Where do name and form cease? Only in consciousness, invisible, an infinite force of bright radiance. The forms you create by brightening your vision are effects that follow your cause. Man is a star bound to a body, until in the end, he is freed through his struggle. Only by striving and toiling to your utmost will the star within you bloom into new life. He who knows the beginning of all things is free from the realm of night. Remember, O man, that everything that exists is just another form of something that does not exist. Everything that has being is passing into something else, and you are no exception. Consider the law, for everything is governed by law. Do not seek what is outside the law, for such things exist only in the illusions of the senses. Wisdom comes to all her children as they seek wisdom. Through the ages, the light has been hidden. Awake, O man, and be wise. I have traveled deep into the mysteries of life, seeking and searching for that which is hidden. Listen, O man, and be wise. Deep beneath the earth's surface, in the halls of Amenti, I have seen mysteries hidden from men. Often, I have journeyed through the hidden passage, looking upon the light that is life among men. There, beneath the flowers of ever-living life, I searched the hearts and secrets of men. I found that man lives in darkness, with the light of the great fire hidden within. Before the lords of hidden Amenti, I learned the wisdom that I now give to men. They are the masters of the great secret wisdom, brought from the future at the end of infinity. There are 7 lords of Amenti, overlords of the children of morning, sons of the cycles, and masters of wisdom. They are not formed as the children of men. Their titles are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, the masters of men. They came from the future, formless but forming, as teachers for the children of men. They live forever, yet not in the same way men do. They are not bound by life, nor by death. They rule with infinite wisdom, not bound to the dark halls of death. They possess life, yet not life as we know it. They are free from all things, the lords of the all. From them came the Logos, and they are the instruments of power over everything. Vast is their presence, yet hidden in smallness. They are formed by forming, known yet unknown. 3 holds the key to all hidden magic, the creator of the halls of the dead. He sends forth power, shrouding with darkness, and binding the souls of the children of men. He sends the darkness, and binds the soul force, directing the negative energy to the children of men. 4 is the one who loosens the power, the Lord of life, to the children of men. His body is light, and his countenance is flame, freeing the souls of the children of men. 5 is the Master, the Lord of all magic, and he holds the key to the word that resounds among men. 6 is the Lord of light, the hidden pathway, the path of the souls of the children of men. 7 is the Lord of the vastness, the Master of space, and the key to the times. 8 is the one who orders progress, and weighs and balances the journey of men. 9 is the Father, vast in countenance, forming and changing from the formless. Meditate on the symbols I give you. They are keys, though hidden from men. Reach ever upward, O soul of the morning. Turn your thoughts toward light and life. In the keys of the numbers I give you, find the light that will guide you from life to life. Seek wisdom and turn your thoughts inward. Do not close your mind to the flower of light. Place in your body a thought-formed picture. Think of the numbers that lead you to life. The path is clear to those who possess wisdom. The door to the kingdom of light is open. Pour forth your flame like the sun of the morning. Shut out the darkness and live in the day. Take, O man, as part of your being, the 7 who are but are not as they seem. I have opened my wisdom to you. Follow the path I have laid out. The masters of wisdom are the sons of the morning, bringing light and life to the children of men. Tablet 4, the Spaceborn. Listen, O man, to the voice of wisdom. Listen to the voice of Thoth, the Atlantean. Freely, I give you my wisdom, gathered from the time and space of this cycle. I am the master of mysteries, the son of the morning, living forever, a child of the light, shining with brightness, a star of the morning. Thoth, the teacher of men, is of the all. Long ago in my childhood, I lay beneath the stars on long-buried Atlantis, dreaming of mysteries far above men. In my heart, a great longing grew, to conquer the pathway that leads to the stars. Year after year, I sought wisdom, seeking new knowledge, following the way, until at last, my soul, in great struggle, broke free from its bondage and soared away. Free was I from the bondage of earthmen. Free from the body, I flashed through the night. The star space was finally unlocked to me. I was free from the bondage of night. Now, at the end of space, I sought wisdom, far beyond the knowledge of finite man. Far into space, my soul traveled freely, into the infinite circle of light. Strange and beyond knowledge were some of the planets, great and gigantic, beyond the dreams of men. Yet I found the law, in all its beauty, working through and among them, just as it does here among men. My soul flashed forth through the beauty of infinity. Far through space, I flew with my thoughts. I rested on a planet of beauty, where strains of harmony filled the air. There were shapes, moving in perfect order, great and majestic, like stars in the night. They moved in harmony, perfect balance, symbols of the cosmic, like unto law. I passed many stars on my journey, saw many races of men on their worlds. Some had risen high like the stars of the morning, while others had fallen low in the darkness of night. Each of them struggled upward, gaining the heights and plumbing the depths, moving at times in realms of brightness, living through darkness, and ultimately gaining the light. Know, O man, that light is your heritage. Darkness is only a veil. Sealed in your heart is eternal brightness, waiting for the moment of freedom to conquer the night, waiting to tear away the veil of darkness. I found some who had conquered the ether. They were free of space, though they were still men. They used the force that is the foundation of all things, and far in space, constructed a planet, drawing on the force that flows through the all. They condensed and coalesced the ether into forms, shaping them as they willed. These men had surpassed all other races in science, mighty in wisdom, sons of the stars. I paused for a long time, watching their wisdom. I saw them create gigantic cities of rose and gold, formed from the primal element, the ether far flung. Long ago, they had mastered the ether, freeing themselves from the bondage of toil. They formed in their minds only a picture, and quickly it grew into reality. My soul then sped throughout the cosmos, seeing new things and old, learning that man is truly spaceborn, a son of the sun, a child of the stars. Know, O man, whatever world you inhabit, it is surely one with the stars. Your body is nothing but a planet, revolving around its central sun. When you have gained the light of all wisdom, you will be free to shine in the ether, one of the suns that light outer darkness, one of the spaceborn grown into light. Just as the stars in time lose their brilliance, their light passing back into the great source, so too does the soul of man move onward, leaving behind the darkness of night. You were formed from the primal ether, filled with the brilliance that flows from the source. Though bound by the ether coalesced around you, your soul ever flames until, at last, it is free. Lift up your flame from the darkness, fly from the night, and you will be free. I traveled through space-time, knowing that my soul was finally free, knowing that now I could pursue wisdom. Until at last, I passed to a plane, hidden from knowledge, unknown to wisdom, a realm beyond all that we know. When I gained this understanding, my soul was filled with joy. For now, I was truly free. Listen, you spaceborn. Listen to my wisdom. Know that you too will be free. Listen again, O man, to my wisdom, so that by hearing, you too might live and be free. You are not of the earth, but rather a child of the infinite cosmic light. Do you not know, O man, of your heritage? Do you not know that you are truly light? You are a son of the great sun. And when you gain wisdom, you will truly understand your kinship with the light. Now I give you knowledge, the freedom to walk the path I have trodden, showing you truly how, by striving, I followed the path that leads to the stars. Listen, O man, and know of your bondage. Learn how to free yourself from the toils. Out of the darkness, you will rise upward, one with the light, one with the stars. Follow the path of wisdom. Only by this can you rise from below. Man's destiny always leads him onward into the curves of infinity's all. Know, O man, that all space is ordered. Only by order will you become one with the all. Order and balance are the law of the cosmos. Follow these, and you will be one with the all. He who would follow the path of wisdom must be open to the flower of life, expanding his consciousness beyond the darkness, flowing through time and space, in the all. In the silence, you must first linger until you are free from desire, free from the longing to speak in the silence. Conquer your desire for words with silence. Abstain from eating until you have conquered the desire for food which binds the soul. Then lie down in the darkness. Close your eyes to the rays of the light. Focus your soul force in the center of your consciousness, freeing it from the bonds of the night. Place in your mind the image you desire. Picture the place you wish to see. Vibrate back and forth with your power. Loosen your soul from its night. You must shake with all your power until your soul is finally free. Mighty beyond words is the flame of the cosmos, hanging in planes unknown to man, mighty and balanced, moving in order, a music of harmonies beyond man's comprehension. It speaks with music, sings with color, a flame from the beginning of eternity's all. You are a spark of this flame, O my children, burning with color and living with music. Listen to its voice, and you will be free. A consciousness that is free is fused with the cosmos, one with the order and law of the all. Did you not know, O man, that out of the darkness, light will flame forth, a symbol of the all? Pray this prayer to attain wisdom. Pray for the coming of light to the all. Mighty spirit of light that shines through the cosmos, draw my flame closer in harmony with you. Lift my fire from the darkness, O magnet of fire that is one with the all. Lift my soul, you mighty and potent one. Child of the light, do not turn away. Draw me in power to merge in your furnace, one with all things and all things in one. Fire of life, and one with the mind. When you have freed your soul from its bondage, know that the darkness is gone. Through space, you may seek wisdom, unbound by the chains of the flesh. Onward and upward into the morning, your soul will flash free to the realms of light. Move in order, move in harmony, and you will move freely with the children of light. Seek and know my key of wisdom. In this way, O man, you will surely be free. Tablet 5, the Dweller of Unal. I often dream of Atlantis, long buried and lost in the ages that have passed into the night. Aeon after aeon, you existed in beauty, a light shining through the darkness of night, mighty in power, ruling over the earth. Born, Lord of the earth in the days of Atlantis, King of nations, Master of wisdom, light through Subtitles, Keeper of the way, dwelled in his temple, the Master of Unal, the light of the earth in the days of Atlantis. A master, he from a cycle beyond us, living in bodies like men, but not as earthborn. He came from beyond us, the son of a cycle far advanced beyond men. Know this, O man, that Horlet the Master was never one with the children of men. Far in the past, when Atlantis first rose as a power, there appeared one with the key of wisdom, showing the way of light to all. He showed all men the path to attainment, the way of the light that flows among men. Mastering darkness, he led the man-soul upward to heights that were one with the light. He divided the kingdoms into sections. There were 10 of them, each ruled by the children of men. Upon another kingdom, he built a temple, not built by the children of men. He called forth its substance from the ether, shaping and forming it by the power of Italan into forms he created with his mind. It covered miles upon miles of the island, expanding in power and might. Black, yet not black, but dark like space-time. Deep in its heart lay the essence of light. Swiftly, the temple grew into being, molded and shaped by the word of the dweller, called from the formless into form. He then built within it great chambers, filling them with forms called forth from the ether, filling them with wisdom called forth by his mind. He was formless within his temple, yet appeared in the image of men. He lived among them, yet was not of them. Strange and far different from the children of men. He chose 3, from among the people who would become his gateway. He chose the 3 from the highest to become his links to Atlantis. These were his messengers, carrying his counsel to the kings of the children of men. He brought forth others and taught them wisdom. They became teachers to the children of men. He placed them on the island of Unal to stand as teachers of light to men. Each of those chosen was taught for 15 years. Only through such teaching could they gain understanding and bring light to the children of men. Thus, the temple came into being, a dwelling place for the master of men. I, Thoth, have always sought wisdom, searching both in darkness and in light. In my youth, I traveled the path, ever seeking new knowledge to gain. At last, after much striving, one of the 3 brought me the light. He brought me the commands of the dweller, calling me from the darkness into the light. He brought me before the dweller, deep in the temple before the great fire. There on the great throne, I beheld the dweller, clothed with light and blazing with fire. I knelt before that great wisdom, feeling the light flow through me in waves. Then I heard the voice of the dweller. O darkness, come into the light. Long have you sought the path to the light. Every soul on earth that loosens its bonds shall soon be freed from the bondage of night. From the darkness you have risen, coming closer to the light of your goal. Here you shall dwell as one of my children, keeper of records gathered by wisdom, an instrument of the light from beyond. You are now ready to do what is needed, to preserve wisdom through the ages of darkness that shall soon come upon the children of men. Leave here and drink of all wisdom. Secrets and mysteries shall be unveiled to you. Then I answered the master of cycles, saying, O light that has descended to men, give me your wisdom so that I may teach men. Give me your light so that I may be free. The master spoke again. Age after age, you shall live through your wisdom. Even when the ocean waves roll over Atlantis, you will hold the light, though hidden in darkness, ready to emerge whenever you call upon it. Go now and learn greater wisdom. Grow through the light into the infinity of the all. For a long time, I dwelled in the temple of the dweller, until I became one with the light. I then followed the path to the star plains, and continued the path toward the light. Deep within the earth's heart, I followed the path, learning the secrets of both below and above, learning the path to the halls of Amenti, learning the law that balances the world. Through my wisdom, I pierced into earth's hidden chambers, deep into the earth's crust, into the path hidden for ages from the children of men. Before me, Ever more wisdom was revealed, until I reached new knowledge. That all is part of the all, great and greater than anything we know. I searched infinity's heart throughout all the ages. Deeper and deeper, I found more mysteries. Now, as I look back through the ages, I know that wisdom is boundless, ever growing greater through the ages. One with infinity, greater than all. There was light in ancient Atlantis, yet darkness was also hidden in all. Some who had risen to great heights among men fell from the light into darkness. They became proud because of their knowledge, proud of their place among men. They delved deep into the forbidden, opening gateways that led to what lies below. They sought more knowledge, but they tried to bring it up from below. Anyone who descends into the depths must have balance, or they will be bound by the lack of light. By their knowledge, they opened pathways forbidden to man. But in his temple, all-seeing, the dweller lay in his Agwanti, while his soul roamed free through Atlantis. He saw the Atlanteans, through their magic, opening the gateway that would bring great woe to Earth. His soul fled quickly back to his body. He rose from his Agwanti and called the three mighty messengers. He gave the commands that shattered the world. Deep beneath the Earth's crust, the dweller descended swiftly to the halls of Amenti. He called upon the powers of the Seven Lords and changed Earth's balance. Down sank Atlantis beneath the dark waves. The gateway that had been opened was shattered. The doorway, leading below, was destroyed. All of the islands were shattered, except for Unal and part of the island of the sons of the dweller. He preserved them to be the teachers, lights on the path for those who would come after, lights for the lesser children of men. He then called me, Thoth, before him, and gave me commands for all I should do, saying, "Take, O Thoth, all of your wisdom. Take all your records. Take all your magic. Go forth as a teacher of men. Go forth preserving the records until the time when light grows among men. You will be a light through the ages, hidden yet found by enlightened men. Over all the earth, I give you power. You are free to give it or take it away. Gather now the sons of Atlantis. Take them and flee to the people of the rock caves. Fly to the land of the children of Chem." Then I gathered the sons of Atlantis. I brought all my records into the spaceship, along with the records of sunken Atlantis. I gathered all of my powers, instruments of mighty magic. Up we rose on the wings of the morning. High we soared above the temple, leaving behind the three and the dweller, deep in the halls beneath the temple, closing the pathway to the lords of the cycles. Yet for those who have true knowledge, the path to Amenti will always be open. We fled quickly, on the wings of the morning, heading to the land of the children of Chem. There, by my power, I conquered and ruled them. I raised the children of Chem to the light. Deep beneath the rocks, I buried my spaceship, waiting for the time when man would be free. Over the spaceship, I erected a marker in the form of a lion, yet resembling a man. There, beneath the image, my spaceship still rests, waiting to be brought forth when the need arises. Know this, O man, far in the future, invaders will come from out of the deep. When that time comes, awake, those of you with wisdom. Bring forth my ship and conquer with ease. Deep beneath the image lies my secret. Search in the pyramid I built, and you will find it. Each part of the pyramid is the keystone. Each is the gateway that leads into life. Follow the key I leave behind. Seek, and the doorway to life will be yours. Seek in my pyramid, deep in the passage that ends in a wall. Use the key of the seven, and the path will open to you. Now I have given you my wisdom. Now I have shown you the way. Follow the path, and solve my secrets. I have shown you the way. Tablet 6, The Key of Magic. Listen, O man, to the wisdom of magic. Hear the knowledge of powers forgotten. Long ago, in the days of the first man, the battle began between darkness and light. Back then, as now, men were filled with both darkness and light, while in some, darkness held sway. In others, light filled their souls. Yes, this battle is age-old, the eternal struggle between darkness and light. Fiercely has it been fought throughout the ages, using strange powers unknown to man. There have been adepts who were filled with darkness, always struggling against the light, but there were others, filled with brightness, who have conquered the darkness of night. Wherever you may be, in any age or plane, you will surely know of the battle with night. Long ages ago, the sons of the morning descended and found the world filled with night. There in the distant past began the struggle, the age-old battle between darkness and light. Many, during that time, were so filled with darkness that only a feeble flame of light burned within them. Some were masters of darkness, who sought to fill all with their darkness. They sought to pull others into their night. Fiercely, the masters of brightness resisted them, fighting from the darkness of night. They always sought to tighten the chains that bind men to the darkness of night. They used dark magic, brought to men by the power of darkness, magic that enshrouded men's souls in darkness. They banded together in an order, the Brothers of Darkness who, through the ages, have been antagonists to the children of men. They walked always in secret and hidden, found yet unseen by the children of men. They moved through the world, working in darkness, hiding from the light in the night. Silently and secretly, they used their power to enslave and bind the souls of men. Unseen, they come, and unseen, they go. Man in his ignorance calls them from below. Dark is the way that the Dark Brothers travel, dark like the darkness beyond night. They walk over earth, moving through men's dreams. They have gained power from the darkness around them, calling other dwellers from their plane in ways that are dark and unseen by man. Into men's minds, the Dark Brothers reach. They wrap their minds in the veil of night. There, throughout its lifetime, that soul remains in bondage, bound by the chains of the veil of night. Mighty are the Dark Brothers in forbidden knowledge, forbidden because it's one with the night. Listen, O man, and heed my warning. Be free from the bondage of night. Do not surrender your soul to the Brothers of Darkness. Keep your face ever turned toward the light. Know, O man, that your sorrow only comes through the veil of the night. Yes, man, listen to my warning. Always strive upward, turning your soul toward the light. The Brothers of Darkness seek out their brothers, those who have traveled the pathway of light. For they know well that those who have journeyed far toward the sun, along the path of light, have great and even greater power to bind the children of light in darkness. Listen, O man, to him who comes to you, but weigh his words carefully to see if they are of light. For many walk in dark brightness, yet they are not children of the light. It is easy to follow their path, easy to walk where they lead. But, O man, heed my warning. Light comes only to those who strive. The path to wisdom is hard, and so is the path to the light. Many will be the stones in your path, many the mountains to climb toward the light. But know this, O man, to him who overcomes, he will be free of the pathway of light. For know, O man, that in the end, light must conquer, and darkness and night will be banished from the light. Listen, O man, and heed this wisdom. Just as darkness exists, so does the light. When darkness is banished and all veils are torn away, out of the darkness will shine the light. Just as there exist among men the Dark Brothers, so too do the Brothers of Light exist. They are the antagonists of the Brothers of Darkness, seeking to free men from the night. They possess great and mighty powers. They know the law that the planets obey. They work ever in harmony and order, freeing the souls of men from the bondage of night. They too walk in secret, hidden from men. They are unknown to the children of men. They have always fought the Dark Brothers, conquering time after time. Yet in the end, light will always prevail, driving away the darkness of night. Yes, man, know this truth. Always beside you walk the children of light. They are masters of the sun's power, unseen, yet guardians of men. Their pathway is open to all who will walk in the light. They are free from dark Amenti, free from the halls, where life reigns supreme. They are sons and lords of the morning, children of light, shining among men. Though they are like men, they are also unlike them, for they were never divided in the past. They have always been one in eternal oneness, throughout all space, since the beginning of time. They rose up in oneness with the all, formed and unformed from the first space. They have given man secrets that will guard and protect him from all harm. Anyone who travels the path of the Master must be free from the bondage of night. He must conquer the formless and shapeless, and he must conquer the phantom of fear. He must gain knowledge of all the secrets and travel the pathway that leads through the darkness. Yet he must always keep the light of his goal before him. Great obstacles will meet him on the path, but he must press onward to the light of the sun. Hear this, O man. The sun is the symbol of the light that shines at the end of your road. Now I give you the secrets to meet the dark power, to meet and conquer the fear from the night. Only by knowledge can you conquer. Only by knowledge can you have light. Now I give you the knowledge known to the masters, the knowledge that conquers all the dark fears. Use this wisdom I give you, and you will master the brothers of night. When you feel a force drawing you closer to the dark gate, examine your heart and find if the feeling comes from within. If you find the darkness is from your own thoughts, banish them from your mind. Send a wave of vibration through your body, irregular at first and regular after, repeating time after time until you are free. Start the wave force in your brain center. Direct it in waves from your head to your feet. But if you find that your heart is not darkened, know that a force is being directed toward you. Only through knowledge can you overcome it. Only through wisdom can you hope to be free. Knowledge brings wisdom, and wisdom is power. Attain it, and you will have power over all. First, seek a place that is bound by darkness. Draw a circle around yourself. Stand tall in the center of the circle. Use this formula, and you will be free. Raise your hands to the dark space above you. Close your eyes and draw in the light. Call to the spirit of light through the space-time, using these words, and you will be free. Fill my body, O spirit of life. Fill my body with spirit of light. Come from the flower that shines through the darkness. Come from the halls where the 7 lords rule. Name them by name. I call upon the 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By their names I call them to aid me. Free me and save me from the darkness of night. Untanas, Quertas, Chietal, and Goyana, Huertal, Semveta, Ardal. By their names I implore you, free me from darkness and fill me with light. Know, O man, that when you have done this, you will be free from the chains that bind you. You will cast off the bondage of the brothers of night. Do you not see that the names have the power to free you by their vibrations from the chains that bind? Use them when needed to free your brother, so that he too may come forth from the night. You, O man, are your brother's helper. Do not let him lie in the bondage of night. Now, I give you my magic. Take it and walk on the pathway of light. Light to you, life to you. May you be a sun in the cycle above. Tablet 7, the 7 Lords. Listen, O man, and heed my voice. Open your mind and absorb my wisdom. The path of life you travel is dark, filled with many pitfalls that lie in your way. Always seek to gain greater wisdom, for by attaining it, your path will be filled with light. Open your soul, O man, to the cosmic, and let it flow as one with your soul. Light is eternal, and darkness is fleeting. Seek always, O man, for the light. Know that as light fills your being, darkness will soon disappear. Open your soul to the brothers of brightness. Let them enter and fill you with light. Lift your eyes to the light of the cosmos, and keep your face always toward the goal. Only by gaining the light of all wisdom can you become one with the infinite goal. Seek always the oneness eternal. Seek always the light that leads to the one. Hear, O man, and listen to my voice singing the song of light and life. Throughout all space, light is present, encompassing everything with its banners of flames. Always seek within the veil of darkness, for somewhere you will surely find light. Though hidden and buried, lost to man's knowledge, deep within the finite, the infinite exists. Lost but still present, flowing through all things, living in everything is the infinite mind. In all space, there is only one wisdom. Though it seems divided, it is still one in the one. All that exists comes forth from the light, and the light comes forth from the all. Everything that is created is based upon order. Law rules the space where the infinite dwells. From equilibrium came the great cycles, moving in harmony toward infinity's end. Know, O man, that far in space-time, infinity itself will pass into change. Listen and heed the voice of wisdom. Know that everything is part of the all, forevermore. Know that through time, you may pursue wisdom and find ever more light on your path. Know that as you seek wisdom, your goal will seem ever further away, always receding as you progress from day to day. Long ago, in the halls of Amenti, I, Thoth, stood before the lords of the cycles. They were mighty in their aspects of power, and mighty in the wisdom they revealed. Led by the Dweller, I first saw them. But later, I was free to enter their presence at will. Often, I traveled down the dark pathway to the hall where the light ever glows. I learned from the masters of the cycles, wisdom brought from cycles above. They manifested in this cycle as guides to bring knowledge to men. 7 are they, mighty in power, and they speak these words through me to men. Time and again, I stood before them, listening to words that came not through sound. Once they said to me, "O man, do you seek wisdom? Look for it in the heart of the flame. Do you seek knowledge of power? Seek it in the heart of the flame. Do you wish to be one with the heart of the flame? Then look within your own hidden flame." Many times they spoke to me, teaching me wisdom beyond the world, showing me ever new paths to brightness, teaching me wisdom brought from above. They gave me knowledge of operation, learning of law, and the order of all things. The 7 spoke to me again, saying, "We come from far beyond time, O man. We have traveled from beyond space-time, from the place where infinity ends. When you and your brethren were formless, we were formed from the order of all. We are not like men, though we once were like you. We were formed from the great void, brought forth by law. Know that what is formed is truly formless, having form only in your eyes." Again the 7 spoke to me, saying, "Child of light, O Thoth, you are free to travel the bright path upward until all become one. We were formed after our order, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Know that these are the numbers of the cycles, and we have descended to guide man. Each of us has a duty to fulfill. Each of us has a force to control. Yet we are all one with the soul of our cycle. We, too, are seeking a goal. Far beyond man's understanding, infinity extends into something greater than all. There, in a time that is not yet a time, we shall all become one with something greater than all. Time and space move in circles. Know their law, and you too shall be free. Yes, free to move through the cycles, passing the guardians who dwell at the door." Then the one who is of 9 spoke to me, saying, "Aeons and aeons have I existed, knowing neither life nor tasting death. Know, O man, that far in the future, life and death will become one with the all. Each will be perfected by balancing the other, so that neither exists in the oneness of all. In men of this cycle, the life force is rampant, but as life grows, it becomes one with the all. Here, I manifest in your cycle, yet I am also present in your future of time. Time does not exist for me, for in my world, time does not exist. We are formless, yet we exist. Though we have no life, we have existence, fuller, greater, and freer than yours. Man is a flame bound to a mountain, but in our cycle, we are forever free. Know, O man, that as you progress into the higher cycles, life will pass into darkness, and only the essence of soul will remain." Then the Lord of 8 spoke to me, saying, "All that you know is but a small part of the whole. You have not yet touched on the great. Far out in space where light reigns supreme, I came into being. I was formed in the light, but not as you are. My body of light was a formless form. I do not know life, nor do I know death, yet I am the master of all that exists. Seek to find the path through the barriers. Travel the road that leads to the light." The 9 spoke again to me, saying, "Seek to find the path beyond." it is not impossible to grow to a higher consciousness. When two become one, and one becomes the all, know that the barrier is lifted, and you are free to travel the road. Grow from form to the formless. Be free of the road. Through the ages I listened, learning the way to the all. Now I lift my thoughts to the all, listen, and hear when it calls. O light, all-pervading, one with all and all with one, flow through me and set me free. Make me one with the all-soul, shining from the blackness of night. Free me from space-time. Free me from the veil of night. I, a child of light, command. Free me from the darkness. Formless am I to the light soul, formless yet shining with light. I know that the bonds of darkness must shatter and fall before the light. Now I give this wisdom. Be free, O man, living in light and brightness. Do not turn your face from the light. Your soul dwells in realms of brightness. You are a child of the light. Turn your thoughts inward, not outward. Find the light soul within. Know that you are the master. All else comes from within. Grow into realms of brightness. Focus your thoughts on the light. Know that you are one with the cosmos, a flame and a child of the light. Now I give you this warning. Do not let your thoughts turn away. Know that the brightness flows through your body forever. Turn not to the dark brothers who come from the brothers of black. Keep your eyes ever lifted, your soul in tune with the light. Take this wisdom and heed it. Listen to my voice and obey. Follow the pathway to brightness, and you will become one with the way. Tablet 8, the Key of Mystery. To you, O man, I have given my knowledge. To you I have given light. Hear now and receive my wisdom, brought from space planes above and beyond. I am not like man, for I have become free of dimensions and planes. In each one, I take on a new body. In each, I change my form. Now I know that the formless is the essence of all form. Great is the wisdom of the seven. Mighty are they from beyond. They manifest through their power, filled by the force from beyond. Hear these words of wisdom. Hear them and make them your own. In them, you will find the formless. Mystery is only hidden knowledge. Understand it, and you shall uncover the truth. Find the deep buried wisdom, and become the master of darkness and light. Deep are the mysteries surrounding you. Hidden are the secrets of the past. Search through the keys of my wisdom, and surely you will find the way. The gateway to power is secret, but he who attains it shall receive its rewards. Look to the light, O my brother. Open yourself and you will receive. Press on through the valley of darkness. Overcome the dweller of the night. Keep your eyes ever on the light plane, and you will become one with the light. Man is in the process of changing into forms not of this world. He grows over time toward the formless, to a higher plane on the cycle above. Know this, you must become formless before you can be one with the light. Listen, O man, to my voice, telling you of pathways to the light, showing the way of attainment when you shall be one with the light. Search the mysteries of Earth's heart. Learn of the law that exists, holding the stars in their balance by the force of the primordial mist. Seek the flame of Earth's life. Bathe in the glow of its flame. Follow the three-cornered pathway until you, too, are aflame. Speak in words without voice to those who dwell below. Enter the blue-lit temple and bathe in the fire of all life. Know, O man, that you are complex, a being of earth and of fire. Let your flame shine brightly. Be only the fire. Wisdom is hidden in darkness. When lit by the flame of the soul, find the wisdom and be light-born, a son of the light without form. Seek ever more wisdom. Find it in the heart of the flame. Know that only by striving can light pour into your brain. Now I have spoken with wisdom. Listen to my voice and obey. Tear open the veils of darkness. Shine a light on the way. I speak of ancient Atlantis, of the days of the kingdom of shadows. I speak of the coming of the children of shadows. They were called from the great deep by the wisdom of earthmen, called to gain great power. Far in the past, before Atlantis existed, there were men who delved into darkness, using dark magic and calling beings from the great deep below. Forth they came into this cycle. They were formless, of a different vibration, unseen by the children of men. Only through blood could they take form. Only through man could they live in the world. In ages past, they were conquered by the masters and driven back to the place from which they came. But some remained, hidden in spaces and planes unknown to man. They lived in Atlantis as shadows, but sometimes they appeared among men. Yes, when blood was offered, they came to dwell among men. In the form of man, they walked among us, but only in appearance were they like men. When the glamour was lifted, they were serpent-headed, though they appeared as men among men. They crept into the councils, taking forms like men. They slew the chiefs of the kingdoms with their arts, taking their form and ruling over men. Only through magic could they be discovered. Only by sound could their faces be seen. They sought, from the kingdom of shadows, to destroy man and rule in his place. But know this, the masters were mighty in magic, able to lift the veil from the face of the serpent, able to send him back to his place. They came to man and taught him the secret, the word that only a man can pronounce. Swiftly, they lifted the veil from the serpent and cast him forth from his place among men. Yet beware, the serpent still lives in a place that is open to the world at times. Unseen, they walk among you in places where rites have been said. Again, as time passes, they shall take on the appearance of men. They may be called by the master, who knows the white or the black, but only the white master can control and bind them, while in the flesh. Do not seek the kingdom of shadows, for evil will surely appear. Only the master of brightness shall conquer the shadow of fear. Know this, O my brother, fear is a great obstacle. Be master of all in the brightness, and the shadow will soon disappear. Hear and heed my wisdom. The voice of light is clear. Seek not the valley of shadow, and only light will appear. Listen, O man, to the depths of my wisdom. I speak of knowledge hidden from man. Far have I journeyed through space-time, even to the end of this cycle's space. Yes, I glimpsed the hounds of the barrier, lying in wait for those who would pass them. In that space where time does not exist, I faintly sense the guardians of cycles. They move only through angles. Free they are not of the curved dimensions. Strange and terrible are the hounds of the barrier. They follow consciousness to the limits of space. Do not think to escape by entering your body, for they quickly pursue the soul through angles. Only the circle will protect you, saving you from the claws of the dwellers in angles. Once, in the past, I approached the Great Barrier, and on the shores where time does not exist, I saw the formless forms of the hounds of the barrier. Hiding in the mist beyond time, I found them. Sensing me from afar, they raised themselves and gave the great bell cry that echoes from cycle to cycle, and they moved through space toward my soul. I fled quickly before them, back from time's unthinkable end. But ever after they pursued me, moving in strange angles unknown to man. Yes, on the gray shores of time-space's end, I found the hounds of the barrier, ravenous for the soul who dares the beyond. I fled through circles back to my body. I fled, and fast after me, they followed. Yes, the devourers pursued, seeking through angles to devour my soul. Know this, O man, the soul who dares the barrier may be held in bondage by the hounds from beyond time, held until this cycle is completed, and left behind when the consciousness departs. I entered my body and created the circles that know no angles. I formed my body into a circle and lost the pursuers in the circles of time. But even now, when I am free from my body, I must be cautious not to move through angles, or my soul may never be free. Know this, the hounds of the barrier move only through angles and never through curves in space. Only by moving through curves can you escape them, for they will pursue you through angles. Oh man, heed my warning. Do not try to open the gate to beyond. Few have succeeded in passing the barrier to the greater light that shines beyond. For know this, the dwellers seek such souls to hold in their power. Listen, O man, and heed my warning. Seek to move in curves, not angles. And if, while free from your body, you hear the sound like the bay of a hound, ringing clear and bell-like through your being, flee back to your body, through circles, and do not pass into the mist beyond. When you have entered the form you dwell in, Use the cross and the circle combined. Open your mouth and use your voice. Speak the word, and you shall be free. Only those who have the fullest light can hope to pass the guardians of the way. And even then, they must move through strange curves and angles, unknown to man. Listen, O man, and heed my warning. Do not attempt to pass the guardians of the way. Rather, seek to grow your own light and make yourself ready to pass the way. Light is your ultimate end, O my brother. Seek and always find the light on the way. Tablet 9, The Key to Freedom of Space. Listen, O man, and hear my voice, teaching of wisdom and light in this cycle, teaching you how to banish the darkness, teaching you how to bring light into your life. Seek, O man, to find the great pathway that leads to eternal life. As a son, draw yourself away from the veil of darkness. Strive to become a light in the world. Make yourself a vessel for light, a focus for the sun of this space. Lift your eyes to the cosmos. Lift your eyes to the light. Speak the words of the dweller, the chant that calls down the light. Sing the song of freedom. Sing the song of the soul. Create the high vibration that will make you one with the whole. Blend yourself with the cosmos. Grow into one with the light. Be a channel of order, a pathway of law to the world. Your light, O man, is the great light, shining through the shadow of flesh. You must rise free from the darkness before you are one with the light. Shadows of darkness surround you. Life fills you with its flow. But know, O man, that you must rise and let your body go forth to the planes that surround you and are one with you. Look around you, O man. See your own light reflected. Yes, even in the darkness around you, your own light pours forth through the veil. Seek wisdom always. Do not let your body betray you. Stay on the path of the light wave. Avoid the darkened way. Know that wisdom is eternal, existing since the all-soul began, creating harmony by the law that exists in the way. Listen, O man, to the teachings of wisdom. Listen to the voice that speaks of the past. I will tell you forgotten knowledge, tell you of wisdom hidden in the past, lost in the midst of the darkness around me. Know this, O man, you are the ultimate of all things. The only thing forgotten is the knowledge of this, lost when man was cast into bondage, bound and fettered by the chains of darkness. Long, long ago, I cast off my body. I wandered free through the vastness of the ether, circled the angles that hold man in bondage. Know this, O man, you are only a spirit. The body is nothing. The soul is everything. Do not let your body be a chain. Cast off the darkness and travel in light. Cast off your body, O man, and be free, truly a light that is one with the light. When you are free from the chains of darkness and travel in space as the son of the light, then you will know that space is not boundless, but truly bounded by angles and curves. Know this, O man. Everything that exists is only an aspect of greater things yet to come. Matter is fluid and flows like a stream, constantly changing from one form to another. All through the ages, knowledge has existed, never changed, though buried in darkness, never lost, though forgotten by man. Know that throughout the space you dwell in, there are others as great as your own, interlaced through the heart of your matter, yet separate in their own space. Once, in a time long forgotten, I, Thoth, opened the doorway, penetrated into other spaces, and learned the secrets hidden there. Deep in the essence of matter, many mysteries are concealed. There are 9 interlocked dimensions, and 9 are the cycles of space. 9 are the diffusions of consciousness, and 9 are the worlds within worlds. Yes, 9 are the lords of the cycles that come from above and below. Space is filled with concealed ones, for space is divided by time. Seek the key to time-space, and you will unlock the gate. Know that throughout time-space, consciousness surely exists. Though it is hidden from our knowledge, it still exists forever. The key to worlds within you is found only within. For man is the gateway of mystery, and the key is one with the one. Seek within the circle. Use the word, I will give. Open the gateway within you, and you too shall surely live. Man, you think that you live, but know that it is life within death. For as long as you are bound to your body, no true life exists for you. Only the soul is free in space and has true life. Everything else is bondage, a chain from which to be free. Do not think that man is earthborn, though he may have come from the earth. Man is a light-born spirit. But without knowledge of this, he can never be free. Darkness surrounds the light-born. Darkness chains the soul. Only those who seek can ever hope to be free. Shadows are falling around you, and darkness fills all space. Shine forth, O light of the man's soul. Fill the darkness of space. You are a son of the great light. Remember this, and you will be free. Do not stay in the shadows. Spring forth from the darkness of night. Let your soul be light, O sunborn, filled with the glory of light, freed from the chains of darkness. A soul that is one with the light. You are the key to all wisdom. Within you is all time and space. Do not live in bondage to darkness. Free your light form from night. Great light that fills all the cosmos, flow fully into man. Make of his body a torch of light that will never be quenched among men. Long ago, I sought wisdom, knowledge unknown to man. Far into the past, I traveled into the space where time began. I sought always for new knowledge to add to the wisdom I had. Yet I found that only the future held the key to the wisdom I sought. Down to the halls of Amenti, I journeyed to seek greater knowledge. I asked the lords of the cycles the way to the wisdom I sought. I asked the lords this question: where is the source of all? The Lord of the Nine answered in a voice mighty and strong: free your soul from your body and come with me to the light. I left my body, a shining flame in the night. I stood before the Lord, bathed in the fire of life. I was seized by a force, great beyond the knowledge of man. I was cast into the abyss, through spaces unknown to man. I saw the moldings of order from the chaos, and the angles of night. I saw the light spring from order, and heard the voice of the light. I saw the flame of the abyss, casting forth order and light. I saw order spring from chaos, and light giving forth life. Then I heard the voice say, hear and understand. The flame is the source of all things, containing all things in potential. The order that sent forth light is the Word, and from the Word comes life, and the existence of all. And again, the voice spoke, saying, the life in you is the Word. Find the life within you, and you will have the power to use the Word. For a long time, I watched the light flame, pouring forth from the essence of fire, realizing that life is order, and that man is one with the fire. I returned to my body, and stood again with the Nine, listening to the voice of the cycles. They vibrated with power as they spoke. Know, O Thoth, that life is the word of the fire. The life you seek before you is but the word, made manifest as a fire in the world. Seek the path to the word, and power shall surely be yours. Then I asked the Nine, O Lord, show me the path. Give me the path to wisdom. Show me the way to the word. The Lord of the Nine answered, through order, you shall find the way. Did you see how the word came from chaos? Did you not see that light came from fire? Look in your life for this order. Balance and order your life. Quell all the chaos of your emotions, and you will have order in life. Order brought forth from chaos will bring you the word of the source, will give you the power of the cycles, and make your soul a force that will extend through the ages, a perfect sun from the source. I listened to the voice, and deeply thanked the words in my heart. I have sought forever for order, so that I might draw on the word. Know that he who attains it must ever be in order, for the use of the word through this order can never end and never be. Take these words, O man, make them a part of your life. Seek to conquer this order, and you shall become one with the word. Put forth your effort in gaining light on the pathway of life. Seek to be one with the sun. Seek to be solely the light. Hold your thoughts on the oneness of light, with the body of man. Know that all is order, born from chaos into light. Tablet 10, The Key of Time. Listen, O man, take my wisdom. Learn of the deep hidden mysteries of space. Learn of the thought that grew in the abyss, bringing order and harmony to space. Know, O man, that all that exists does so because of the law. Know the law, and you shall be free, never bound by the chains of night. I have journeyed far, through strange spaces, into the depths of the abyss of time, until in the end, all was revealed. Know that mystery is only a mystery because it is knowledge unknown to man. When you have explored the heart of all mystery, knowledge and wisdom will surely be yours. Seek and learn that time is the secret by which you may be free of this space. Long have I sought wisdom. Yes, and I shall seek it until eternity's end. For know that ever before me, the goal I seek will recede. Even the lords of the cycles know that they have not yet reached the goal, for with all their wisdom, they know that truth ever grows. Once in a past time, I spoke to the dweller. I asked of the mystery of time and space. I asked the question that surged in my being, saying, O Master, what is time? Then he, the Master, spoke to me. Know, O Thoth, that in the beginning there was void and nothingness, a timeless, spaceless nothingness, and into the nothingness came a thought, purposeful, all-pervading, and it filled the void. There existed no matter, only force, a movement, a vortex, or vibration of the purposeful thought that filled the void. And I questioned the Master, saying, Was this thought eternal? And the dweller answered me, saying, In the beginning there was eternal thought, and for thought to be eternal, time must exist. So into the all-pervading thought, the law of time grew. Yes, time, which exists through all space, flows in a smooth, rhythmic movement that is eternally fixed. Time does not change, but all things change in time. For time is the force that holds events separate, each in its own proper place. Time is not in motion, but you move through time as your consciousness shifts from one event to another. Yes, time exists in all things, an eternal one existence. Know that even though you seem separate in time, you are still one in all times that exist. Then the voice of the dweller ceased, and I departed to ponder on time. For I knew that in these words lay wisdom, and a way to explore the mysteries of time. Often, I pondered the words of the dweller. Then I sought to solve the mystery of time. I found that time moves through strange angles, yet only by curves could I hope to attain the key that would give me access to time-space. I found that only by moving upward, and then moving to the right, could I be free from the movement of time. I left my body and moved in the movements that changed me in time. Strange were the sights I saw in my journeys, many the mysteries that opened to view. Yes, I saw man's beginning, learned from the past that nothing is truly new. Seek, O man, to learn the pathway that leads through the spaces formed forth in time. Do not forget, O man, with all your seeking, that light is the goal you must strive to attain. Search for the light on your path, and the goal will always endure for you. Let not your heart ever turn to darkness. Let your soul be a sun on the path. Know that eternal brightness is your destiny, and you shall always find your soul hidden in light, never bound by darkness, always shining forth as a sun of light. Yes, know that although hidden in darkness, your soul, a spark of the true flame, exists. Be one with the greatest of all lights, faint at the source, the end of your goal. Light is life, for without the great light, nothing can exist. Know that in all formed matter, the heart of light always exists. Yes, even though bound in darkness, inherent light always exists. Once, I stood in the halls of Amenti, and heard the voice of the lords of Amenti, speaking in tones that rang through the silence, words of power, mighty and potent. They chanted the song of the cycles, the words that open the path to beyond. Yes, I saw the great path opened, and for an instant looked into the beyond. I saw the movements of the cycles, vast as the thought of the source could convey. Then I knew that even infinity is moving toward some unthinkable end. I saw that the cosmos is order, part of a movement that extends through all space, part of an order of orders, constantly moving in harmony through space. I saw the wheeling of cycles, like vast circles across the sky. Then I knew that all that has been is growing to meet yet another existence in a far-off grouping of space and time. I knew then that in words lies the power to open the planes, hidden from man. Yes, even in words is hidden the key that will open what is above and what is below. Hear now, O man, the word I leave with you. Use it, and you shall find power in its sound. Say the word, Zinaru, and you shall find power. Yet you must understand that man is of light, and light is of man. Listen, O man, and hear a mystery stranger than all that lies beneath the sun. Know, O man, that all space is filled with worlds within worlds. Yes, one within the other, yet separate by law. Once, in my search for deep-buried wisdom, I opened the door that bars them from man. I called forth from other planes of being one who was fairer than the daughters of men. Yes, I called her from out of the spaces to shine as a light in the world of men. I used the drum of the serpent. I wore the robe of purple and gold. On my head, I placed the crown of silver. Around me, the circle of cinnabar shone. I raised my arms and cried the invocation that opens the path to the plains beyond, crying to the lords of the signs in their houses. Lords of the two horizons, watchers of the treble gates, stand, one at the right and one at the left, as the star rises to its throne and rules over its sign. Yes, thou dark prince of Arulu, open the gates of the dim-hidden land, and release her whom you keep imprisoned. Hear, O dark lords and shining ones, by their secret names, names which I know and can pronounce, hear and obey my will. Then I lit the flame in my circle, and called her from the space planes beyond. Daughter of light, return from Arulu. 7 times and 7 times I passed through the fire. I ate no food. I drank no water. I called her from Arulu, from the realms of Ekershigal. I summoned her, Lady of Light. Then, before me, rose the dark figures. Yes, the figures of the lords of Arulu. They parted before me, and forth came the Lady of Light. She was free now from the lords of the night, free to live in the light of the earth's sun, free to live as a child of the light. Hear and listen, O my children. Magic is knowledge, and only law. Do not fear the power within you, for it follows law, just as the stars in the sky. Know this, to those without knowledge, wisdom appears as magic, and not of the law. But know that as you gain knowledge, you come closer to a place in the sun. Listen, my children, and follow my teaching. Always be a seeker of light. Shine in the world of men all around you, a light on the path that shines among men. Follow and learn of my magic. Know that all power is yours, if you will it. Do not fear the path that leads you to knowledge, but rather avoid the dark road. Light is yours, O man, for the taking. Cast off the chains and you shall be free. Know that your soul is living in bondage, bound by fears that hold you captive. Open your eyes and see the great sunlight. Do not be afraid, for all is yours. Fear is the lord of the dark Arulu for those who have never faced the dark fear. Yes, know that fear has existence only for those bound by their fears. Shake off your bondage, O children, and walk in the light of the glorious day. Never turn your thoughts to the darkness, and surely you will be one with the light. Man is only what he believes, either a brother of darkness or a child of the light. Come into the light, my children. Walk in the pathway that leads to the sun. Hear now, and listen to the wisdom. Use the word I have given you. Use it, and you will find power, wisdom, and light to walk in the way. Seek and find the key I have given, and forever you shall be a child of the light. Tablet 11, the key to above and below. Hear and listen, O children of Chem, to the words I give that shall bring you to the light. You know, O men, that I knew your fathers. Yes, your fathers in a time long ago. I have been deathless through all the ages, living among you since your knowledge began. I have always strived to lead you upward, to the light of the great soul, drawing you out of the darkness of night. Know, O people among whom I walk, that I, Thoth, possess all the knowledge and wisdom known to man since ancient times. I have been the keeper of the secrets of the great race, the holder of the key that leads to life. I have brought you up, O my children, from the darkness of the ancient days. Listen now to the words of my wisdom. Listen now to the message I bring. Hear the words I give you, and you shall be raised from darkness to light. Hear the words I give, and you shall rise from darkness to light. Far in the past, when I first came to you, I found you living in caves of rock. By my power and wisdom, I lifted you until you shone as men among men. Yes, I found you without knowledge, barely raised beyond beasts. I fanned the spark of your consciousness until at last you flamed as men. Now I will speak to you of knowledge, ancient beyond the understanding of your race. Know that we of the great race have had and still have knowledge far beyond that of man. We gained wisdom from the star-born races, wisdom and knowledge far beyond man's comprehension. The masters of wisdom descended to us, beings as far beyond us as I am from you. Listen now, as I give you wisdom. Use it, and you will be free. Know that within the pyramid I built are the keys that will show you the way to life. Draw a line from the great image I created to the apex of the pyramid, built as a gateway. Draw another line opposite, in the same angle and direction. Dig, and you will find what I have hidden. There you shall find the underground entrance to the secrets hidden long before you were men. I will now tell you of the mystery of cycles, movements strange to finite beings, for they are infinite beyond the knowledge of man. Know that there are 9 cycles. Yes, 9 above and 14 below, moving in harmony to a place of joining that shall exist in the future of time. Know that the lords of the cycles are units of consciousness sent from others to unify this with the all. They are the highest of the consciousness of all the cycles, working in harmony with the law. Know that in time, all will be perfected, with none above and none below, but all is one in a perfected infinity, a harmony of all in the oneness of all. Deep beneath the earth's surface, in the halls of Amenti, sit the 7, the lords of the cycles, along with another, the Lord from below. Yet know that in infinity there is neither above nor below, but ever there is, and ever shall be, oneness of all when all is complete. I have often stood before the lords of the all. I have often drunk from the fountain of their wisdom, filling both my body and soul with their light. They spoke to me, telling me of cycles, and the law that gives them the means to exist. Yes, the Lord of the 9 spoke to me, saying, O Thoth, great are you among earth's children, but mysteries exist of which you know nothing. You know that you came from a space-time below this, and you know that you will travel to a space-time beyond. But little do you know of the mysteries within them. Little do you know of the wisdom beyond. Know that you, as a whole in this consciousness, are only a cell in the process of growth. The consciousness below you is ever expanding in different ways from those known to you. Yes, it is ever growing, though in space-time below you, in ways different from those that were part of your own path. For know that it grows as a result of your growth, but not in the same way you have grown. The growth you have had and continue to have in the present has created a cause and effect. No consciousness follows the exact path of those before it. Otherwise, all would be repetition and vanity. Each consciousness, in the cycle it exists in, follows its own path to the ultimate goal. Each plays its part in the plan of the cosmos. Each plays its part in the ultimate end. The farther the cycle, the greater its knowledge and ability to blend with the law of the whole. Know that you, in the cycles below us, are working on the smaller parts of the law, while we, in the cycle that extends to infinity, take on the striving and build the greater law. Each has his own part to play in the cycles. Each has his own work to complete in his own way. The cycle below you is not truly below you, but only exists for a need that is present. For know that the fountain of wisdom, which sends forth the cycles, is eternally seeking new powers to gain. You know that knowledge is gained only by practice, and wisdom comes forth only from knowledge. Thus, the cycles are created by law, as a means for gaining knowledge for the plane of law, which is the source of the all. The cycle below is not truly below, but only different in space and time. The consciousness there is working and testing lesser things than those you are. And know, just as you are working on greater things, there are those above you who are also working as you are, but on even greater laws. The difference between the cycles is only in their ability to work with the law. We, who have been in cycles beyond you, are those who first came forth from the source. And in our passage through time-space, we have gained the ability to use laws of the greater, far beyond the understanding of man. Nothing is truly below you, but only a different operation of law. Look above or look below, and you will find the same. For all is but part of the oneness that exists at the source of the law. The consciousness below you is part of your own, just as we are part of yours. When you were a child, you did not have the knowledge you gained when you became a man. Compare the cycles to a man on his journey from birth to death, and see in the cycle below you the child with the knowledge he has. See yourself as the child, grown older, advancing in knowledge as time passes on. See us also as the child grown to manhood, with the knowledge and wisdom that comes with years. So too, O Thoth, are the cycles of consciousness. Children in different stages of growth, yet all from the one source, the wisdom, and all returning again to the wisdom. He ceased speaking and sat in the silence that comes to the Lords. Then again he spoke to me, saying, O Thoth, long have we sat in Amenti, guarding the flame of life in the halls. Yet know that we are still part of our cycles, with our vision reaching out to them and beyond. Yes, we know that of all things, nothing else matters except the growth we can gain with our soul. We know that the flesh is fleeting. The things men count as great are nothing to us. The things we seek are not of the body, but are only the perfected state of the soul. When you, as men, learn that nothing but the progress of the soul matters in the end, then truly you are free from all bondage, free to work in harmony with the law. Know, O man, that you should aim for perfection, for only then can you attain the goal. Though you know that nothing is perfect, it should still be your aim and your goal. The voice of the nine ceased once again, and the words sank deep into my consciousness. Now I seek ever more wisdom, so that I may be perfect in the law of the all. Soon, I will go down to the halls of Amenti, to live beneath the cold flower of life. You, whom I have taught, shall never see me again. Yet I will live forever, in the wisdom I have taught. All that man is comes from his wisdom. All that he shall be is the result of his cause. Listen now to my voice, and become greater than common man. Lift your eyes upward, let light fill your being, and always be children of light. Only by effort shall you grow upward to the plane, where light is the all of the all. Be the master of all that surrounds you. Never be mastered by the effects of your life. Always create more perfect causes, and in time you shall become a son of the light. Free, let your soul soar ever upward, free from the bondage and chains of night. Lift your eyes to the sun in the sky space. Let it be a symbol of life for you. Know that you are the greater light, perfect in your own sphere, when you are free. Do not look into the blackness. Lift your eyes to the space above. Let your light flame upward, and you shall be a child of the light. Tablet 12, the Law of Cause and Effect, and Key of Prophecy. Listen, O man, to the words of my wisdom. Listen to the voice of Thoth, the Atlantean. I have conquered the law of time-space. I have gained knowledge of the future of time. I know that man, in his movement through space-time, will ever be one with the all. Know, O man, that the future is an open book to those who can read it. Every effect brings forth its causes, just as all effects grew from the first cause. Know that the future is not fixed or unchangeable, but varies as causes bring about new effects. Look at the causes you bring into being, and you will surely see that all is effect. So, O man, ensure that the effects you create are always the causes of more perfect effects. Know that the future is never set in stone, but follows man's free will as he moves through the flow of time-space toward the goal, where a new time begins. Man can only read the future by understanding the causes that create the effects. Seek within the cause, and you will surely find the effect. Listen, O man, while I speak of the future and the effects that follow the causes. Know that man, in his journey toward the light, is always seeking to escape the darkness that surrounds him, just as shadows surround the stars in the sky. And like the stars in the sky space, man too shall shine from the shadows of night. His destiny will always lead him onward until he becomes one with the light. Yes, though his path lies amidst the shadows, the great light always shines ahead of him. Though the way may be dark, he shall conquer the shadows that flow around him like night. Far in the future, I see man as light-born, free from the darkness that binds the soul. He will live in light without the limits of the darkness that covers the light of his soul. Know, O man, that before you attain this state, many dark shadows will fall on your light, striving to extinguish with their darkness the light of the soul that seeks to be free. Great is the struggle between light and darkness, age-old yet ever new. But know that in a time far in the future, light shall be all, and darkness shall fall. Listen, O man, to my words of wisdom. Prepare yourself so that your light is not dimmed. Man has risen and fallen as ever new waves of consciousness flow from the great abyss below us, moving toward the sun of their goal. You, my children, have risen from a state barely above the beasts, until now you are the greatest among men. But before you, there were others greater than you. Yet I tell you, just as those before you fell, so too shall you come to an end. And upon the land where you now dwell, barbarians shall live and, in time, rise toward the light. The ancient wisdom will be forgotten, but it will live on, hidden from men. Yes, in the land you call Chem, races shall rise and fall. You will be forgotten by the children of men, but you will have moved on to a star space beyond this one, leaving behind the place where you once dwelt. The soul of man moves ever onward, bound by no one star. It always moves toward the great goal where it will dissolve into the light of the all. Know that you will always move onward, driven by the law of cause and effect, until in the end, both become one. Yes, O man, after you have gone, others will live in the places you once inhabited. Knowledge and wisdom will be forgotten, and only memories of gods will remain. As I am a god to you through my knowledge, so too will you be gods of the future because of your knowledge, far above that of those who will come after you. But know that throughout the ages, man will always have access to the law whenever he seeks it. In the ages to come, there will be a revival of wisdom among those who inherit your place on this star. They, too, will come into wisdom and learn to banish the darkness with light. But they will have to strive greatly through the ages to attain the freedom of the light. Then will come a great warfare on earth, causing it to tremble and shake in its course. Yes, the Dark Brothers will open the warfare between light and the night. When man again conquers the ocean and flies in the air on wings like birds, when he learns to harness lightning, the time of warfare will begin. Great will be the battle between the forces of darkness and light. Nation will rise against nation, using the dark forces to shatter the earth. Weapons of force will wipe out Earth's inhabitants until half of the races of men are gone. Then the sons of the morning will come forth and give their edict to the children of men, saying, O men, cease your strife against your brothers. Only by this can you come to the light. Cease your unbelief, O my brothers, and follow the path. Know that you are right. Then men will cease their strife, brother against brother, and father against son. Then the ancient home of my people will rise from its place beneath the dark ocean waves. Then the age of light will unfold, with all men seeking the light of the goal. The brothers of light will rule the people. The darkness of night will be banished. Yes, The children of men will progress, onward and upward, toward the great goal. They will become children of light. Their souls will be flames of the flame, ever shining. Knowledge and wisdom will be man's in the great age, as he approaches the eternal flame, the source of all wisdom, the place of beginning that is one with the end of all things. Yes, in a time yet unborn, all will be one, and one will be all. Man, a perfect flame of this cosmos, will move forward to a place among the stars. Yes, he will move from this space-time to another, beyond the stars. Long have you listened to me, O my children. Long have you listened to the wisdom of Thoth. Now I leave you and enter the darkness. I go now to the halls of Amenti, there to dwell in the future, when light shall come again to man. Yet know, my spirit will always be with you, guiding your feet on the path of light. Guard the secrets I leave with you, and surely my spirit will guard you through life. Keep your eyes ever on the path to wisdom. Keep the light as your goal always. Do not bind your soul in the bondage of darkness. Let it fly free to the stars. Now I leave you to dwell in Amenti. Be my children in this life and the next. The time will come when you too shall be deathless, living from age to age as a light among men. Guard the entrance to the halls of Amenti. Guard the secrets I have hidden among you. Do not cast the wisdom to barbarians. Keep it secret for those who seek the light. Now I depart. Receive my blessing. Take my way and follow the light. Blend your soul with the great essence. Be one with the great light. Let your consciousness be one. Call on me when you need me. Use my name 3 times. Shekate, Arlik, Volmalites. Tablet 13, The Keys of Life and Death. Listen, O man. Hear the wisdom. Hear the word that will fill you with life. Hear the word that will banish darkness. Hear the voice that will dispel the night. I have brought mystery and wisdom to my children, knowledge and power passed down from ancient times. Do you not know that all will be revealed when you discover the oneness of all? You will become one with the masters of mystery, conquerors of death, and masters of life. Yes, you will learn about the flower of Amenti, the blossom of life that shines in the halls. In spirit, you will reach the halls of Amenti and bring back the wisdom that lives in the light. Know that the gateway to power is hidden. Know that the gateway to life is through death. Not death as you know it, but a death that is life, fire, and light. Do you want to know the deep hidden secret? Look within your heart, where the knowledge is bound. Know that the secret is hidden within you, the source of all life and the source of all death. Listen, O man, as I reveal the secret, sharing with you the ancient wisdom. Deep in Earth's heart lies the flower, the source of the spirit that gives form to everything. Know that the earth is alive, just as you are alive in your own formed body. The flower of life in earth is like the spirit within you, flowing through the earth as your spirit flows through your form, giving life to the earth and its children, renewing the spirit from form to form. This spirit is the force that shapes and molds your body. Know, O man, that your form is dual, balanced in polarity as it takes shape. Know that when death approaches, it is only because your balance is disturbed. It is because one pole has been lost. The secret of life in Amenti is the secret of restoring the balance of the poles. Everything that exists has form and lives because of the spirit of life in its poles. Do you not see that Earth's heart holds the balance of all things that exist on its surface? The source of your spirit is drawn from Earth's heart, for in your form, you are one with the Earth. When you learn to maintain your own balance, you will be able to draw on the balance of Earth. You will exist as long as Earth exists, changing only in form when Earth itself changes. Not tasting death, but being one with the planet, holding your form until all things pass away. Listen, O man, as I give you the secret, so you too may avoid change. Each day for 1 hour, lie with your head pointing to the positive pole, north. Each day, for 1 hour, lie with your head pointing to the negative pole, south. When your head is northward, focus your consciousness from your chest to your head. When your head is southward, focus your thoughts from your chest to your feet. Balance yourself once every 7 days, and your strength will be preserved. Even if you are old, your body will feel fresh, and your strength will return like that of youth. This is the secret known to the masters, allowing them to hold off the fingers of death. Do not neglect this path I have shown you, for if you neglect it after living more than 100 years, death will come. Hear my words and follow the path. Keep your balance and live on in life. Listen, O man, and hear my voice. Listen to the wisdom that gives you control over death. When your appointed work is finished, and you desire to leave this life, pass to the plane where the sons of the morning live, where the children of light exist. Pass without pain, pass without sorrow, into the plane of eternal light. First, lie at rest with your head pointing eastward. Fold your hands over the source of your life, your solar plexus. Focus your consciousness on your life seat. Whirl it and divide it to the north and south. Send one part of your consciousness northward, the other southward. Relax your hold on your being. Your silver spark will fly from your form, rising upward to the sun of the morning, blending with the light, becoming one with its source. There, it will burn until desire's created. Then, it will return to take a new form. Know, O man, that this is how the great souls pass, changing at will from life to life. This is how the Avatar passes, willing his death just as he wills his life. Listen, O man, and drink of my wisdom. Learn the secret that is the master of time. Learn how those you call masters can remember the lives of the past. The secret is great, yet easy to master, giving you control over time. When death approaches you, do not fear, but know that you are the master of death. Relax your body. Do not resist with tension. Place the flame of your soul in your heart. Swiftly sweep it to the seat of the triangle. Hold it there for a moment, then move it to the goal. The goal is the space between your eyebrows, where the memory of life resides. Hold the flame here in your brain seat until death's fingers touch your soul. Then, as you pass through the transition, the memories of your life will also pass. The past will become one with the present. The memory of all your lives will be retained. You will be free from regression, and the past will live in the present. Supplementary Tablet 14, Atlantis. Listen, O man, to the deep hidden wisdom, lost to the world since the time of the dwellers, forgotten by the men of this age. Know that this earth is just a portal, guarded by powers unknown to man. The Dark Lords hide the entrance that leads to the heaven-born land. Know that the path to the realm of Arulu is protected by barriers, only opened for light-born men. On Earth, I hold the keys to the gates of the sacred land. I am commanded by powers beyond me to leave these keys for the world of man. Before I depart, I give you the secrets of how to rise from the bondage of darkness, cast off the chains of flesh, and rise into the light. Know that the soul must be cleansed of its darkness before you can enter the portals of light. This is why I establish the mysteries among you, so that the secrets may always be found. Even though men may fall into darkness, the light will always shine as a guide. Hidden in darkness, concealed in symbols, the way to the portal will always be found. Though in the future men may deny the mysteries, the seeker will always find the way. Now I command you to guard my secrets, sharing them only with those you have tested, so that the pure will not be corrupted, and the power of truth will prevail. Listen now as I unveil the mystery. Hear the symbols of the mystery I give. Make it into a religion, for only this will preserve its essence. There are 2 realms between this life and the Great One, traveled by the souls that depart from this earth. Duat, the realm of illusions, and Sekhet Hetspet, the house of the gods. Osiris, the symbol of the gatekeeper, turns back the souls of unworthy men. Beyond lies the realm of the heaven-born powers, Arulu, the land where the great ones have passed. When my work among men is finished, I will join the great ones of my ancient home. 7 are the mansions of the house of the mighty. 3 guard the portal of each house from the darkness. 15 paths lead to Duat. 12 are the houses of the lords of illusion, each facing 4 directions, all different. 42 great powers judge the dead who seek the portal. 4 are the sons of Horus. 2 are the guards of east and west, of Isis, the mother who pleads for her children, the queen of the moon, reflecting the sun. Bay is the essence, living forever. K is the shadow that men know as life. Bay cannot exist until K is incarnate. These are the mysteries to be preserved through the ages. They are the keys to life and death. Now here, the mystery of mysteries. Learn of the circle, beginningless and endless, the form of the one who is in all things, and is all. Listen and understand it. Go forth and apply it, for it will guide your journey on the same path I walk. Mystery within mystery, yet clear to the light-born, I will now reveal the secret of all. I will declare this secret to the initiated, but let the door be shut against the unworthy. 3 is the mystery that comes from the Great One. Hear, and light will dawn upon you. In the beginning, there were 3 unities. Beyond these, nothing can exist. These are the equilibrium, the source of creation. One God, one truth, one point of freedom. 3 come forth from the balance. All life, all goodness, all power. 3 are the qualities of God in his light home. Infinite power, infinite wisdom, infinite love. 3 are the powers given to the masters, to transform evil, assist good, and use discrimination. 3 are the inevitable things for God to perform. Manifest power, wisdom, and love. 3 are the powers that create all things. Divine love possessed of perfect knowledge, divine wisdom knowing all possible means, and divine power, the joint will of divine love and wisdom. 3 are the circles, states, of existence. The circle of light, where nothing but God dwells, and only God can cross it. The circle of chaos, where all things by nature arise from death. And the circle of awareness, where all things spring from life. All things that live exist in 3 states of existence: chaos or death, liberty and humanity, and the happiness of heaven. 3 necessities govern all things: a beginning in the great deep, the circle of chaos, and fullness in heaven. 3 are the paths of the soul: man, liberty, and light. 3 are the hindrances: lack of effort to gain knowledge, lack of connection to God, and attachment to evil. In man, these 3 are made manifest. 3 are the kings of power within. 3 are the chambers of the mysteries, hidden, yet not hidden in the body of man. Now listen to he who is liberated, free from the bondage of life, who has entered the light. When you know the source of all worlds, the doors will open. Yes, even the gates of Arulu will not be closed to you. But take heed, O man, who seeks to enter heaven. If you are not worthy, it is better to fall into the fire. Know that the celestial beings pass through the pure flame. At every revolution of the heavens, they bathe in the fountains of light. Listen, O man, to this mystery. Long ago, before you were born as man, I dwelled in ancient Atlantis. There in the temple, I drank of wisdom, poured like a fountain of light from the dweller. I give you the key to ascend to the presence of light in the great world. I stood before the Holy One, enthroned in the flower of fire. He was veiled by the lightnings of darkness, or my soul would have been shattered by the glory. From the feet of his throne, like diamonds, flowed 4 rivers of flame from his footstool. They rolled through the channels of clouds to the man-world. The hall was filled with the spirits of heaven. Wonders upon wonders was the starry palace. Above the sky, like a rainbow of fire and sunlight, the spirits were formed. They sang the glories of the Holy One. Then from the midst of the fire came a voice. Behold the glory of the first cause. I beheld that light, high above all darkness, reflected in my own being. I reached the God of all gods, the Spirit Sun, the sovereign of the sun spheres. There is one, the first, who has no beginning and no end, who made all things, who governs all, who is good, just, who illuminates and sustains all. From the throne, a great radiance poured forth, surrounding and lifting my soul with its power. I swiftly moved through the spaces of heaven, shown the mystery of mysteries, shown the secret heart of the cosmos. I was carried to the land of Arulu, where I stood before the lords in their houses. They opened the doorway so I could glimpse the primeval chaos. My soul shuddered at the vision of horror, shrinking back from the ocean of darkness. Then I saw the need for the barriers, the need for the lords of Arulu. Only they, with their infinite balance, could stand against the inpouring chaos. Only they could protect God's creation. Then I passed around the circle of 8 and saw all the souls who had conquered the darkness. I saw the splendor of light where they lived. I longed to take my place in their circle, but I also longed for the path I had chosen when I stood in the halls of Amenti and chose the work I would do. I passed from the halls of Arulu back down to the earth space where my body lay. I arose from the earth where I had rested and stood before the dweller. I gave my pledge to renounce my great right until my work on earth was done, until the age of darkness had passed. Listen, O man, to the words I will give you. In them, you will find the essence of life. Before I return to the halls of Amenti, you will be taught the secrets of secrets, how you, too, can rise to the light. Preserve them and guard them, hide them in symbols, so the unworthy will laugh and dismiss them. In every land, form the mysteries. Make the path difficult for the seeker to walk. This will reject the weak and the wavering. This will protect and guard the secrets until the time when the wheel is turned. Through the dark ages, I will wait and watch. My spirit will remain in the hidden land. When someone passes all the outer trials, summon me with the key that you hold. Then I, the initiator, will answer, coming from the halls of the gods in Amenti. Then I will receive the initiate and give him the words of power. Hear my warning. Bring no one to me who lacks wisdom, who is impure of heart or weak in purpose. If you do, I will withdraw from you your power to summon me from my place of sleeping. Now go and summon your brothers, so I may impart the wisdom to light their path when I am gone. Come to the chamber beneath my temple. Eat no food for 3 days. There I will give you the essence of wisdom, so that you may shine among men. There I will give you the secrets, so that you, too, may rise to the heavens and become God-men in truth, as you are in essence. Now leave me while I summon those you know of, but do not yet know. Supplementary Tablet 15, Secret of Secrets. Now gather around, my children, as you await the secret of secrets that will grant you the power to unfold your God-man nature, giving you the path to eternal life. I will speak plainly of the unveiled mysteries. No dark sayings will I offer you. Open your ears now, my children. Listen and follow the words I give. First, I will speak of the chains of darkness that bind you to the sphere of earth. Darkness and light are of the same nature, only appearing different. Both arise from the source of all. Darkness is disorder, while light is order. Darkness transmuted becomes light. This, my children, is your purpose in life, the transformation of darkness into light. Now, I will share the mystery of nature, the connection of life to the earth where it resides. Know that you are threefold in nature, physical, astral, and mental, united as one. Each of these natures has 3 qualities. In total, 9 aspects, reflecting the principle, as above, so below. In the physical body, there are 3 channels. The blood, which moves in vortex motion, driving the heartbeat. Magnetism, which flows through the nerves, carrying energy to all cells and tissues. And akasa, a subtle yet physical energy completing the system. These 3 are attuned to each other, all affecting the life of the body. Together they form the framework through which the subtle ether flows. Mastering these channels holds the secret of life in the body, and they can only be relinquished by the will of the adept when his purpose is fulfilled. The astral body has 3 natures. It is the mediator between the physical and spiritual, able to move both above and below, but belonging to neither. The mind also has three natures. It carries the will of the Great One, and it is the arbiter of cause and effect in your life. Thus the threefold being is formed, guided from above, by the power of the four. Beyond man's threefold nature lies the spiritual self, with four qualities, shining on each plane of existence. But combined, they form 13, a mystical number. These brothers of the light direct the unfolding of being, each a channel for the Great One. On Earth, man is in bondage, bound by space and time. Surrounding each planet is a wave of vibration that binds man to his plane of development. Yet within man lies the key to freedom. When you have freed yourself from the body, rise to the outermost edges of your earth plane. Speak the word Dore Lil La. For a time, your light will be lifted, and you may pass through the barriers of space. For half the time of the sun, 6 hours, you may pass through the barriers of the earth plane, see, and know those who are beyond you. Yes, you may reach the highest worlds, seeing your potential heights of development, knowing the earthly futures of your soul. You are bound in your body, but with the right power, you may be free. This is the secret, by which bondage can be replaced with freedom. Let your mind be calm, your body at rest. Be conscious only of freedom from the flesh. Focus your being on the goal of your longing. Think over and over that you wish to be free. Repeat the word Layum Il Ganuver in your mind, letting its sound guide you to your desired place. Free yourself from the bondage of the flesh by your will. Now hear the greatest of secrets, how you may enter the halls of Amenti, the place of the immortals as I did, and stand before the lords in their places. Lie down and rest your body. Calm your mind, allowing no thoughts to disturb you. Your mind and purpose must be pure, or you will fail. Visualize Amenti, as I described in my tablets. With a full heart, desire to be there. Picture yourself standing before the lords in your mind's eye. Mentally pronounce the words of power I give you. Mekud el Shabel, Hail Sir Ben el Zabrut, Zinefrim Quarel. Relax your mind and body, and your soul will be called. Now, I will give you the key to Shambhala, the place where my brothers live in the darkness. Darkness filled with the light of the sun, the darkness of earth, but the light of the spirit. Guides for you when my day is done. Leave your body as I have taught you. Pass through the barriers of the hidden place. Stand before the gates and their guardians. Command your entry with these words. I am the light. In me there is no darkness. I am free from the bondage of night. Open the way of the 12 and the 1, so I may pass into the realm of wisdom. When they refuse, as they surely will, command them again with these words of power. I am the light. No barriers can stop me. Open, I command, by the secret of secrets, Edom Elohim, Sabert Zur, Edom. If your words are the highest truth, the barriers will fall for you. Now I leave you, my children. I will descend, and yet rise, to the halls of Amenti. Find the path to me, my children, and truly you will become my brothers. This concludes my writings. Let these tablets be keys for those who come after, but only for those who seek my wisdom. For only to them am I the key and the way.